Yeah, can't wait.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Hasana. So today is 2022, right? 22 of April. So this is our schedule for April Professional Learning. And this one is the expertise who are going to share with all of us with different topics. Okay, all right. And don't forget to join us in Apple Learning Community Malaysia Facebook. Okay, so we can join in this community and we can share info, apps, and what we have do with our iPad or Apple device. Okay, please uh, make this social media come good to us. Okay, so I just like to share these online workshop guidelines. The first one, please ensure your mic is mute during the session. Okay, this session is a recorded session. Okay, and the third one is please use the chat feature to ask a question during the presentation.
Hello, Shuk. I think Shukri just lost his connection there, I think. So let me just continue for him a bit. Um, so for today's guideline, so please ensure your mic is mute during this session. The host, which is me, Dr. Jufriza, I will also put the default mode, which is mute on entry. So basically, when you enter the session, your microphone will be mute. Uh, and please keep in that mode. Okay, and this session is a recorded session, so the point is we want to have this recorded, and also later on we will compile all this recorded session and put it in one place and one playlist where you can access all this sharing session. We'll put the link in our Facebook page also. And then the third one, please use the chat box. Okay, so please use the chat box if you want to ask any questions. If you have any question, we want you to put it in the chat box because we don't want to interfere with the presenter. So please put that in the chat box, and the moderator will happily will pass that to the presenter. Okay. All right. Let me click that again. Right. All right. Okay. So we are right here right now. So please, number 4, please do not use the screen sharing features when trainee is sharing with his or her presentation. Again, this feature will be locked. As a host, I will lock this feature. All right. But if the presenter want the participant to share their maybe their hands-on session or something like that, I will make that available again. All right. So number 5, the participant who require attendance form, the lecturers, the teachers, and so on, we will show these forms at the end, around usually 15 minutes towards the end of our session, which is usually displayed during the Q&A session. All right, so bear with us for that, and we also put that also in the chat box usually. All right, and then for the UKM lecturers, it is a bit special, and the smart attendance will usually be displayed by the very end of the presentation. All right, of the session. Okay, so today we will share to you a special presentation by Dr. Hasanah Abdul Hafiz. She's from UKM, and she will be sharing to us about this interesting topic, which is teaching Arabic language asynchronously on the iPad. So yeah, I'm to be honest, me myself, I'm also curious how this can be done. All right. So yeah, without further ado, let's hear from Ustazah Dr. Hasanah. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm here already.
All right. So let me pass the the presenter mode to you. Right. Okay, Dr. Asana, the floor is
Yeah.
yours.
Yes. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good afternoon, everyone. How are you?
Good.
I feel so glad that Alhamdulillah today we can meet again in this our workshop, special workshop from team from Apple Education, UTEM, UKM, and many more institution. Today, I would like to share something related to teaching about a language that is normally give us some confusions when, especially when we want to use a right to left and left to right point for our teaching and learning. I've been teaching in Islam. Let me introduce myself. I'm a lecturer in a lecturer in Islamic Studies from University Kebangsaan Malaysia for I think about 12 years. So teaching in Islamic Studies also um, require us to learn how to use the right to left, especially Arabic text in our content, our e-content, our document, and etc. So I would like to share my slide here. Just a moment. Let's start broadcast. So our topic today is teaching Arabic language asynchronously on the iPad. I would like to ask minta kebenaran to speak mix between English and some noise there. English and Arabic. Teaching Arabic language asynchronously on the iPad in Arabic is تعليم اللغة العربية باستخدام الآيباد. Asynchronously باللغة العربية بشكل غير متزامن. يعني ليس بنفس الوقت. Content, the content, the tests, the maybe assignments, any collaboration done غير متزامن يعني asynchronously, not at the same time. I have some example here. I did it just a few moments to share with you how can we create a content that we can use anytime. We can put it in any for example maybe in YouTube or e-learning portal, and we can share with the students so they can learn from our video, our content that we created previously. I hope you can listen. This is actually video. Let me play. Dr. Ju, can you hear?
We cannot hear anything, Dr. Hasana. Just we see what you want to show.
Okay.
Hazla,
In that
okay.
case, okay. In that case, let me speak on behalf of the video.
All right.
This is the video. تعلم اللغة العربية إعراب الجملة الاسمية. دكتور حسنة بنت عبد الحفيظ. إعراب الجملة الاسمية ini adalah is a topic in Arabic language that's very specific to learn how to read sentence in Arabic. تعلم اللغة العربية الجملة الاسمية. This is the audio created. هذا كتاب. كيف يكتب؟ هذا كتاب. هذا الألف كاف تاء ألف باء. هذا كتاب. الإعراب. كيف تعرب هذه الجملة؟ هذا كتاب. هذه الجملة تتكون من المبتدأ والخبر هذا المبتدأ كتاب الخبر. الجملة الاسمية مع الصفة والموصوف. هذا كتاب جديد. هذا كتاب جديد. Ini buku baru. كيف تعرب هذه الجملة الاسمية؟ هذا المبتدأ وكتاب جديد الخبر صفة والموصوف في محل رفع الخبر كتاب جديد. Actually, that is just a very simple content video created to explain about i'rab al-jumlah al-ismiyah. I created it using two apps. They are Keynote and Clips. These two apps we will learn today how we can create content about Arabic language using just these two apps. First of all, please look at how can we set up an Arabic language in our iPad. كيفية ضبط اللغة العربية في الآيباد. We need to go to General Settings and then tap on Keyboard and change to Arabic PC. Let me show you. Okay, if we go to General Setting, tap on General here and then go to Keyboard. Here in Keyboard, we can add another language. For Arabic language, we have to add the language here. For example, here I already added Arabic. So if your iPad still hasn't been installed with the language, so just tap on this add new keyboard and you may choose Arabic. It should be somewhere down here. So if you see, I already added, so it here tap on Arabic, and for me, I prefer Arabic PC compared to Arabic. It is just some difference. When we touch the keynote stroke is a bit different. So I'm convenient with Arabic PC keyboard. So now we already have Arabic here. Once we have Arabic, we can actually start a new keynote to create a video as you've seen just now. This is the keynote that I created for the content just now. If you can see, we have only 8 slides. The first slide, this is the second slide. Third slide, I added here a video recorded from clips. Okay. This is Hadha Kitabul. I'm sorry. This is the fifth slide. We have al-i'rab, al-jumlah al-ismiyah مع الصفة والموصوف. هذا كتاب جديد مع صفة موصوف والإعراب. So, how can we create such a content? Okay. Since we already added the Arabic language, so I would like to ask from all of you to try to open a keynote, a new keynote file, and we can start create something same like this. If you see one by one, I added here 2 clips video, and if I play, you can see that I have live titles under my face. How can we do that? So as I told you just now, I'm going to use 2 apps today, Clips and Keynote. So I believe all of you familiar with Keynote. To start a Keynote is easy. Okay, we can just tap on Keynote and then and then we tap up here to create a new keynote. So just choose any template. For example, I choose the basic white, and then we can type here. But where is the Arabic font? Arabic language. Okay. If you see here, down here, we have the globe icon. Tap on the globe icon and you can see that the keyboard is changing from one language to the other. So for example, now this is Jawi, Lughatul Arabiyyah, Bahasa Melayu, Arabiah. Okay. So Lughatul Arabiyyah. Now we can type masalan al-jumlah al-ismiyah. So now we have an Arabic title. So the subtitle,
Assalamualaikum.
salam ya.
Dr. Sana, maaf saya interrupt sekejap. Dekat keyboard saya ni, English dengan Malay, saya dah add dah tadi new language Arabic. Tapi macam mana nak, saya dah tekan kat globe tu, tapi dekat spacebar tu dia hanya tunjuk English dengan Malay.
Okay, ya. So biasa jumpa isu ni, bila kita dah add dekat sini ni, saya perasan kalau kita tak back, kita tak balik pada general yang asal ni lah kan, macam ni. Kan? Bila kita buka keyboard, language tu belum keluar lagi. So,
okay.
go back
So
to
kena
general
back.
setting. Yes, make sure you dah pergi kat general yang home lah.
Okay, faham. Okay, saya cuba lagi. Okay. Terima kasih.
So can we continue? So for the second box, we can type for example, ad-darsul awal. Ad-darsul awal yani, sorry, mixed trouble. Ad-darsul awal yani lesson number 1. Actually, I have Apple keyboard here, so the typing is very smooth. I like this keyboard, very thin, very light, and very smooth. So ad-darsul awal, and then for example, I'll type Dr. Hasana. So we finish with the first slide. We can continue with the second slide here. For the second slide, again, we can type for example, at-tamrin. At-tamrin yani at-tamrin means latihan. Apa bahasa Inggeris? Dah lupa lah. Okay, at-tamrin. Exercise. Dia tiga bahasa dia konflik sikit. Okay, jadi at-tamrin latihan. How can we add our voice to play together with the word at-tamrin? So please tap here, plus icon up here, and tap on record audio. So once we have the record audio here, we can tap on down here, record, and just, we may say just the same thing. Sorry, I can't record while going live, so it's okay. I hope you can catch what I'm trying to say. Tak boleh nak record lah. So at-tamrin, and then we can add, I want to add a video here. Jumlah ismiyah hadha kitabun. Okay, again, choose Arabic. If you see the sample I showed previously, I put something like this, hadha kitabun, and then I put a video here where in the video we can see that the subtitle is there and it is in Arabic. This is a feature that we can get it from clips. So we want to add a video here to say something related to the content here. What we want to do is we want to add a video with Arabic subtitle. So I close Keynote and now I will open Clips. The reason why I want to put a video is because we want to make sure that the student read the sentence and also hear the sound, how it was pronounced. And also it's good also, and it is good also if we can show what is hadha kitabun means. So I open Clips. This is the Clips. I hope we can display nicely because we are going live. Ustaz Syukri boleh nampak ya?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay, green screen
Yes.
Alright. To start a new clips, we can tap up here, just add plus. So we have a clean new, nothing here. But before we start, please tap here. If you can see, this is the live title icon. Tap here and tap the globe icon down there. Okay, tap the icon and please make sure Arabic is chosen here. Okay, by default, it is English, right? So make sure you tap Arabic and then we can choose any format that you want from the sample, from the template provided. Okay. Oh, it's raining here. So once we finish, just tap pangkah ni, cross. Now, I will record hadha kitabun. This is just an example. You may record any word, any jumlah, any sentences, so that students can learn how to pronounce that word and also watch the subtitle down here. Okay, I will read hadha kitabun. Hadha kitabun. Okay, I'm sorry I can't show the recording because I think maybe because I'm doing live right now. So let me show what have been done before. This is what created before. Hadha kitabun. Sometimes when we say something, the subtitle go haywire. So we can change and correct the sentence by tap again here. What we can do is first tap the clip and then tap the apa nama ni, live title. Okay, so tap this and tap live title. So we can correct any mistake if happen. If you finish, just tap down here, enter to finish, and then tap cross. That's all. Then we can just tap here to export the project and save video. To save the video in photos. So this is a video created. Hadha kitabun. This is very short, just to show how to pronounce hadha kitabun. So we can just tap down here. I open Keynote. We want to insert the video created just now. Okay, use it. So if we play, we might not feel satisfied and want to do something else, such as what? Sorry. We might want to make the title, the word, sorry, want to make the hadha kitabun appear one by one. Alamak, sudah hilang pula. Sorry, I have problem here. So it's okay. Okay, we can, for example, this word. Alamak, apa semua hilang ni?
Start right? Doesn't have.
Ya, dia hilang lah. Macam mana nak buat? Dia
But
hilang.
we still can see your slide.
Alright. Okay. Let me show you the second clips that can be created to, we can create a longer clips, and the second clips is a bit longer, so it is more challenging to create such clips. So I'll show a clips that created before. Let me play first. فتعرب هذه الجملة هذا كتاب هذه الجملة تتكون من المبتدأ والخبر هذا المبتدأ وكتاب الخبر. So this is the video created. Sometimes when we read a very long sentence, the live titles goes wrong, so we can just tap on live title, tap the sentence and correct any mistake that might appear anywhere in the subtitle here. So it is easy, especially if you have the keyboard, the Arabic keyboard. Actually, I have the Arabic keyboard purchased directly from Apple website. If you go to Apple store anywhere, Apple dealer anywhere in Malaysia, we can't find Apple keyboard in Arabic. So I go to Apple website and purchase one so I can type Arabic text easily. So once finished, just save video. That's all. Once we finish, the video is there. Okay, down here. كيف تعرف هذه الجملة هذا كتاب. For me, it is very important for us to show what we are talking about, because teaching a language that the participants difficultly understand, difficultly listen, and capture what we are talking about. Having a subtitle like this is very useful for the audience, for the students, for the participants. So the best way that I find is by using clips, because once we see the subtitle appear very smooth, so we can create our e-content very fast. Alright, so we go back to the note.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam, ya.
Okay, saya dah berjaya dah masukkan yang klip tu dalam Keynote. Tapi saya punya keyboard tu masih lagi lah tak menunjukkan Arabic punya ni. Saya dah keluar ke general punya setting dekat language tu. Tapi dekat keyboard bila saya masuk kat Keynote, dia tak keluar. Dekat clip saya boleh choose Arabic. Tapi dekat Keynote tak ada.
Okay, tutup sekejap, close Keynote, start Keynote sekejap, kemudian launch again. Boleh relaunch.
Saya dah keluar tu just klik keluar je lah kan. Maksud kita tutup kan.
Double click dekat home, kemudian swipe untuk offkan, shut dia punya apps.
Ada tak lulus pula. Saya kena iPad Pro macam mana?
Okay.
Okay, tak apa, saya cuba explore nanti.
Okay, saya masukkan yang kat sini dulu lah ya. Kita sambung kita punya presentations. kita nak masukkan video yang panjang tadi kan. Sorry, cakap Melayu pula dah lupa. So we want to add our a longer video here as we created just now. So tap plus. So this is the video for 13 seconds. So now the video is there. كيف تعرف هذه الجملة؟ هذا كتاب. Okay. We can type here هذا كتاب. For Arabic language, please make use your Apple Pencil. For example, if we listen to the audio, the recording try to explain hadha kitabun, hadha ialah mubtada. Ataupun kalau dalam bahasa Melayu subjek, kitabun adalah khabar ataupun predikat. Okay. Use your Apple Pencil, tap once on the keynote, and then we can circle any part that you want. So I want to make it bigger. So hadha kitabun. And for hadha is alamak, saya ingat macam hadha mubtada wa kitabun khabar. Make use your Apple Pencil to explain i'rab. I'rab is very difficult topic in Arabic language. To teach Arabic language, I recommend you to use your Apple Pencil so you can explain easily, especially about i'rab. So, hadha kitabun, mubtada khabar. If we tap finish, then we can animate this drawing. We choose line draw. I will repeat. Okay. So we try to preview. This is not what I want. I want the animation here. Hadha kitabun al-mubtada khabar appear at the same time when the to appear synchronously with the word that's appear from my video. So I can tap here, tap on animate again, and kemudian you can see there is a 3 line here at the top right. Now we can see that we have 2 animation. First, movie. The movie will start once we tap on the slide. And tap here, drawing. The drawing line draw also appear once we tap on the slide. But this is not what we want. We want the drawing. To appear very nice with the recording. So I can tap on line. I can tap here. Make sure line draw. This line draw start field with field 1. Okay, start field with field 1. And I can put maybe some delay here to make it appear nicely. So let me preview. Okay, so if maybe too fast or too long, we can just edit it here. we can continue with more difficult content. For example, like this. At first, I share with you a content about jumlah ismiyah faqat. Okay, and then I add more difficult content which is about al-jumlah al-ismiyah, na'sifah wal mausuf. So we can add here hadha kitabun jadidun. If you can see the sample here, I add here the tashkil, tashkil ya, baris panjang, baris pendek semua ni, and I also add an audio here. And then what happened when we play, we can see the animation here. Okay, look at up top right. So we can see once the slide open, the audio the audio recording will play. Ada kitabun jadidun, and at the same time the text will appear one by one, and then the drawing, yakni tashkil dia tu, dia akan appear one by one. So if you can hear, the sound is kaifa taktub hadhil jumlah ha dal alif kaf ta alif ba jim dal ya dal hadha kitabun jadidun.
Kecil-kecil. Kabirun kabirun, sorry Rum. Besar kecil. Kabirun, kabir besar. Jadi dia kecil kan. Ini kitab kecil. Tak ni kan. Jadi.
Ya. Hadha kitabun jadidun. Ini kitab baru. Hadha kitabun kabirun. Jadi kita tambah gunakan Apple Pencil ni. Saya tunjukkan gunakan Apple Pencil. Contoh kalau kita nak tulis pun, kalau kita gunakan Apple Pencil, dia lebih mudah lah. Hadha kitabun kabirun. Ini buku ini besar kan? Ini buku yang besar. Jadi dengan menggunakan Apple Pencil, dia very smooth. Kita boleh just change color. Kemudian kita boleh pecah-pecahkan lagi ni hadha untuk kita melakukan i'rab. Jadi penggunaan, the usage of the Apple Pencil make the learning very smooth. If you have problem, for example, if you can see here, if we animate, nampak dia ada macam masalah kerana yang ditanda tashkil pada baris atas dengan drawing di bawah dia jadi mix. Jadi tidak ada masalah. Dengan menggunakan Apple Pencil, just tap on the slide. So use your Apple Pencil and choose selected tool down here. Selected tool. Okay. Choose the selected tool to separate between the top and bottom. So tap on separate. So we have here. If you have any question, you may ask. I will try to answer if I can. If I interrupt wrongly, please correct me. Dah lama tak buat interrupt ni. Okay. This is an example how the tool that we have is very useful to teach something that is very complex. This is simple sentence actually. Hadha kitabun jadidun. Dia isim jumlah ismiyah yang pendek sahaja. Belum kita cakap pasal yang jumlah fi'liyah. Kalau jumlah fi'liyah tu lagi complicated kan. Dia ada panjang. Maf'ulun bih lah, dia punya i'rab, kadang fa'il mahzuf apa semua. Jadi i'rab tu sangat rumit. We can use Apple Pencil to easily draw. And then we add audio here to make sure that our explanation is clear by adding audio and drawing and make it run synchronously. I'll show here. In this example, in this slide, we have actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So starting from audio recording. The audio recording will play once the slide is open. Yes. Look down here. It is on tab. The second one, drawing will appear. Then drawing using yellow drawing will appear. And then text al-mubtada and text al-khabar. And finally, sifah mausuf. So we can also make sure that it works nicely by looking at here. So the drawing here, I add delay 3 seconds. Because, why? Because audio tu tadi dia panjang sangat. Dia bermula kaifa ta'ribu hadhil jumlah. Hadha kitabun. Jadi, bila hadha kitabun barulah keluar drawing yang merah, kuning. Kemudian saya sebut bahawa yang kumpulan pertama itu adalah al-mubtada, yang kuning itu adalah al-khabar. Kemudian dia al-khabar itu sifah wa mausuf fi mahalli raf'in al-khabar. Betul ke salah ya i'rab tu? Ustaz Syukri, betul tak?
Betul Dr. Hasanah. Pat.
Okey, saya pun dah lupa. Okey, katakanlah ya tuan-tuan, ladies and gentlemen, for example, we finish our learning content. This is actually very short content. We only have 8 slides. What can we do next is we want to export it as a video so we can share with the students. So how to export? Tap three dot at the top right here. So tap the 3 dots and then we export. Yeah.
Before we move to export, can you show again how this slide number 8 looks like when you play?
Okay, sorry. Dia ada suara kaifa ta'ribu hadhil jumlah. Hadha kitabun jadidun. Hadha al-mubtada. Kitabun jadidun al-khabar. Yani sifah mausuf fi mahalli raf'in al-khabar. Dia punya animation saya tunjukkan ya. This is the animation that we have. Start from recording, audio recording, drawing. So I can repeat how I create this sample. We can start with new slide. Sorry, we start with new slide. So make sure the font, the language selected is Arabic. Lupa pula dah. Hadha kitabun saghirun. Kita tukar ayat lain lah. Hadha kitabun saghirun. So, use your Apple Pencil and tap once on the slide. It will change like this. So, we just, we may first want to tashkil. Saya tak tahu tashkil in English apa ya. Okay.
Saya pun tak tahu, saya tak tahu Arabic.
Skill we can define as a sign for baris atas, baris bawah, baris depan.
Still a long explanation. There is no one word for tashkil. Okay, so use your Apple Pencil and tashkil. Hadha kitabun saghirun. Actually, using the keyboard also, we can add the tashkil, but it's a bit difficult. Because it needs some practice. I created some books which require me to tashkil every huruf. Masya Allah, sangat letih. Masa tu, at that time, I want to publish a buku doa. So, for every huruf, I add a tashkil. So, one by one. It's very difficult. But using Apple Pencil, we can just put the tashkil using Apple Pencil very fast. So, finish. So, hadha kitabun. We want to play hadha kitabun. The word hadha kitabun at itself, we want it to appear huruf by huruf. So, we can tap on hadha Hadha kitabun, sorry. Hadha kitabun. Animate, tap add built-in and choose keyboard. So let it appear huruf by huruf. And then we want the tashkil to appear after the text. So also add line draw so it will appear. However, please tap the third row, the third dot here. What we can see is Hadha kitabun saghirun start build on tab. And then the drawing, the tashkil, and the tashkil appear also on tab. I don't want like this. To make it smooth, you can change it to after build one or with build one. Depends on the behavior that we want to produce. So we can preview. Hadha kitabun saghirun. Okay, this happened because I start build with build one. We can change also like this. So preview. Hadha kitabun saghirun. Then keluar. This option is if we choose after build one. Next, I want to add an audio. Sorry. Before adding an audio, I want to circle the i'rab first. So tap again. I choose another color. So we can get, let's say, hadha kitabun saghirun. If you can see, it merged. This is something that we want to avoid because we want to separate between tashkil and the i'rab. So the trick the trick lah yang saya buat ialah first yang ini the tashkil, I put it somewhere first, and then I draw hadha. And then I change the color. Kitabun saghirun. Done. Okay. If you can see, this also still merge, but we can separate it. How? Use your Apple Pencil, tap once, and then choose selector tool down here. Okay, this is selector tool ya. The panggil apa? Tali cowboy.
Langsung. I pun baru belajar.
Photoshop was actually the name is selector, but the Photoshop generation will call it lasso. So separate it. So this circle is one circle, two circle, okay. So now we have three objects. So now I put this back again at its place. Hadha kitabun saghirun. I want to add another conting lagi. So nak i'rab ni hazan ni, so we can just draw anything anywhere, and then assume that we finish drawing. Now I want to add an audio. So tap on plus button up here, plus icon, tap on record audio, and we can record our audio here. It is just I can't show you because I'm using it live, so dia takut mix conflict by between audio of Keynote and audio of Webex that we are using now. So I can take this, for example, copy. Assume that this is the audio file. Now, how can we make it run smoothly? So we tap any animation, choose animate. we tap any drawing and choose animate, and then we can add the built-in format. For example, Haza, I put line draw. And kitabun saghirun, also bit line, make line draw. And look here. Okay, always tap 3 here. This is actually very powerful. So we can manage, we can handle our presentation very nice. So the first one has the kitabun, and then we have drawing. We can adjust to anywhere that we want. Has the kitabun with build 1, drawing after build 2, drawing after build 3, and next drawing also after build 4, and then we can play it. So I think that's very good for us. Very nice, a very good tip for us that we can use to teach language, Arabic language, and the combination with video is a must in teaching language. By using Keynote also, this feature adding audio in our slide is also powerful, because without listening, without knowing how to pronounce, students will feel very difficult to understand. And remember, after we finish, tap the 3 dot up here, export as movie. Just export like that, and we finally have an audio. Do you have any question? I think we are already what's time now? 3:30 right now. If you have any question, you may ask.
Very clear explanation. Thanks, Dr. Hasana.
Thank you so much for listening. For Arabic text, if we go to here, we actually have a lot of we actually have a lot of font here, but sometimes dia punya shackle tu, dia panggil apa, dia punya rupa tu tak banyak beza. We have to play around. Ada yang main-main ni. Comel. Okay. Hiful Lughatul Quran. Okay, Ustaz Syukri. Is it okay?
Yes, so far we don't have any question in chat box.
Alright.
Okay, so if any question from participant, you can mute your mic for asking a question.
Okay. I want to share with all of you how to get a keyboard with Arabic. If you go to any store to buy Arabic keyboard, you might feel difficult to find one. What I always do is go to apple.com and on Apple Education, Apple Education, so shop for university. Sorry. For example, I'm from UKM, so we can shop from for university. And let's say I want to buy an iPad Pro. Space we just play around. Okay, we then continue to
You have buy a new one, right, Dr. Hasana?
Yeah, I want to buy. Okay. If you want to buy, okay, look here. To buy a keyboard, this one, yeah, Magic Keyboard, use this option. Okay, language here, Arabic. I purchased 2 times. Once I got shipped. It was shipped directly from Singapore, and the second time it was shipped directly from maybe Apple at China. So it's not from Malaysia. We have to buy from outside. So the layout is okay. If you can see, this is the layout. This is the keyboard Ini iPad yang baru ya. I use the Apple keyboard, so dia punya layout lebih kurang macam ni lah. So kita akan feel very convenient to type. It is just the setting for this keyboard is Arabic, not Arabic PC. I hope don't confuse here. Okay, because for Arabic PC, ta and za, huruf ta, za is at the right. Ta, za at the right. Dal at top here, zal is here. But since I can type Arabic without looking at the keyboard, so it's not a problem for me. I hope this tip is useful for you. So you can buy iPad device with education punya price, and also buy the keyboard with Arabic language here. Don't make mistake. Okay. I think that's all for now.
Okay, thank you very much to Dr. Hassana. Very good tips and sharing from Dr. Hassana about